And joining us now is the mayor of El Cajon, California, Bill Wells, whose city is in San Diego County. Mayor, welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning.
I want to show our viewers your video that's going viral. It's warning about illegal immigrants who are just ripping up their IDs. They're ripping up their passports when they come into this country. Tell us what you and your friend uncovered here.
Yeah, a friend of mine lives out on the border, about 45 miles away in the country, in San Diego area. And he wakes up every morning and finds water bottles and trash and antibiotics, and also most of these IDs. Some of them are ripped in half, some of them are burned in an attempt to destroy them, and some of them are just discarded. But he's got thousands of these IDs, a lot of them from China. It seems like most of them are from China. But you also have several countries in the Middle East, and of course, Latin America countries as well.
We're also getting a first look at other video where you were recently out with Border Patrol. You encountered migrants. Tell us what happened there.
Yeah, so we went out with Border Patrol late at night, and I've gone to the border several times, but never in the middle of the night. We wanted to see what was going on out there, and we came across this group of Chinese migrants, probably about 35 of them, and I got to correct myself, it's really illegal aliens. But these guys were just waiting at the side of the road in the far dark outback country, just out there, waiting for the Border Patrol to pick them up and take them in the town so they can be processed.
I want to go back to something you said a moment ago about Chinese nationals coming into this country. Why do you think we're seeing such a large number from that nation coming in?
Well, that's kind of a mystery. It also concerns us that everybody's leaving their passports and their ID cards behind. It just seems weird to me because I know when I travel, I hold on to my passport and I guard it with my life because that's the key to freedom and getting back home and a lot of other things. But I think these people want to come in and be anonymous so they can claim asylum and really have no ties to who they really are. I'm sensing that they're telling Border Patrol fake names and that they're just trying to get in the country. Of course, our country is complicit with that. And another thing I want to tell you is that when I was out there, when I was talking to the Border Patrol agents, you would have no idea how bad the morale is. These guys are just at their wits' end. They signed up because they want to protect the country, and they are not allowed to do that. Whenever they try to really enforce anything at all, their superiors tell them to stand down and to let everybody in and ask no questions. And they are also getting no answers about why things are happening. And so they feel like they've given up their role as law enforcement and taken on a caretaker, babysitting type role.
Yeah, we've interviewed a lot of people from Border Patrol. They've said the same thing. No resources. They're absolutely exhausted. What do you believe would most deter illegal immigration in this country, Mayor?
Well, I think we have the laws in place. We have to have a president that's willing to enforce the laws and, a whole system that's willing to enforce the laws. Once that's started, then I've been out there, and that fence is massive. It's like 45, 50 feet in the air. So we need to finish that fence. At least in the San Diego region, a lot of our area is fenced off. And it wouldn't take much to close the gaps, but we have to have a president that's willing to enforce the law and wants to stop immigration. Obviously, the current administration is opening it up and saying anybody can come, and the more the better. And that's obviously frightening to me as the mayor of a city. It's extremely frightening.
Well, especially considering San Diego County has seen unprecedented migrant crossings in the last few months, in the last few years. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us. Bill Wells.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We hope you come back.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.